Welcome back for this new tutorial. My name is Bruno Flavin. I just released this article about how can I query LLM locally in a more secure way and in a more confidential way instead of using, for instance, ChatGPT or Copilot. So I found that there's two tools, and the first video was about the Ollama tools. And the second video will be on LM Studio. So LM Studio, you can download it. For instance, I have a Mac, I think it's M1 or M2. If you have an Intel, it's not possible to install it. But anyway, I invite you to use this tool, which look like this. So you have access to any kind of LLM. If you want to search, for instance, Mistral. Oops, sorry. Yeah, you're going to search it. And then you have access to, like I said in my walkthrough, you have access to everything that is on Hugging Face. Okay. So for instance, this one is available on Hugging Face, and you have the ability to download it. So here we go. So what we're going to do, I have already downloaded Hugging Face. So I'm going to disable it and try to download again this one. Okay, so basically when you want to delete a model, you just get there and erase it. Okay, and we're going to re-search again. And I'm going to take, what was this one that I wanted to take? 7 billion, which is, well, you have to have some space on your disk. For instance, mine is pretty small and I need to clear up some stuff because it weighs a lot. So well, let's take the first one. Yeah, let's take this one. So it's going to download it. Like you see, I have a pretty good connection, so it's not going to take too long. And then I will be able, through this chat space, to load this model and to query it. So basically, first thing first, I have also made a few attempts on ChatGPT, so I'm going to take also this element where I have made some prompt, for instance, how to make, no, that was not this one, that was this one. Yeah, I made a Jira ticket example, MySQL, PHP plugin for WordPress, some Python files or support mails. I wanted to see if ChatGPT was able to write down. So basically I give you in this file inside my GitHub account, which is for this one, is this one. If you go in the main directory, I've put everything up here. And the idea was to see if you can query. So basically it's ready. So I had a little difficulty on, so that was previous. Oops, I should erase it. And I'm going to erase it right here because I was, so, and basically you have to go down, you have to click down here because you can't see if you're ready to. So what you're going to do, you're going to select it and you're going to type, for instance, this is a prompt stuff. So let's say this one. So that was Cypress testing. So here is some JavaScript for QA, so quality answer, whatever, quality management. Can you write these Cypress JavaScript things into a gherkin? Okay, so let's type it. So it's pretty handy to, is working on, and he's going to translate everything. So yeah, that's mostly the same as ChatGPT, except that I'm not querying ChatGPT. You see, is going to do the same thing. So it's much more quicker because it's online. It's not on the computer, on my computer, but still, I hope that it will work. And for instance, we can do exactly the same prompt like it was, for instance, what was most important. Well, you can create Jira ticket. You can grab some stuff element right here. But let's see, it has work. Ooh, apparently it didn't work. So let me see again. Oh, it takes much more time. So it's pretty long. Because my computer is so slow that you can't have an instant. Apparently, yeah, this seems to be. You start to write down this one. Meanwhile, you see, I've made this conversion and try to make a gherkin, then take this gherkin file and try to convert into a Cypress again. So it depends on the model that you got, but there's a lot of model. For instance, you have Llama 2. Yes. You see, or Llama. You have I think I've typed Mistral. I can type Orca, which are the one from Microsoft. You can get exactly the same as Ollama, which is, for instance, right here. Or you can check out in the block, which is a good provider, and you see he has given a lot of model available, so you can type directly these mixtral things, for instance. Let's say I'm trying to gain some time because it's still working at the same time. Mixtral. So you can download whatever you want, except that you need the space on your local disk to manage this stuff. So that's pretty cool. And well. I was wondering if it was not so. Wow, it takes so much time for something. Maybe I should stop and wait. Maybe I should stop and wait until the Llama Studio has finished the work. So let me stop and I come back in a minute. So don't forget to install it. Yes, it takes time, and basically you have exactly the same potential as in ChatGPT, but except that you can query some different large language model. Okay, so see you in a minute when it will be done. Bye-bye. So welcome back to this second part. So unfortunately, my computer is not enough powerful, so I have and he'd hand up to convert the Cypress script into a gherkin. So I can, for instance, say this is the output from YouTube. I'm just making some. Okay, so QA step, which is almost. That was the first generation. So for instance, you can rewrite the stuff and say, okay, maybe I should take some simple. Let's take some other that I have right here. So let's say no. Let's take a very basic stuff, say 2 + 2 2 plus 5, 2 plus 12 plus 3, that means 5, and he's able to, so it won't take time, even though it takes time, because I'm registering right now currently my sessions. So I guess that's the reason why. No, he has finished by answer 5. But what is most interesting is to make it writing some text, or even, you know, I've taken some problems from my children's, which are in French right away, and make some, but let's say, let's try some example in Python. That was what, can you write? So see if ChatGPT is working pretty quickly. Yeah, you see the writing down, and right here I'm going to see if he's able to write the same thing. So it may take time, and I'm going to add it to these prompt YouTube. That will be our prompt 2. I always keep track of what I'm doing, because it's always good to have your, so prompt 2, and that will be the output will be, I'm going to take this but put it in Python. Okay. Oops. And expecting the code coming up. Python. Ooh, Python. And then I would cut and paste the code right here. Okay. So if it's working, here is an example. So it's pretty long. So I would stop again my computer, my recording, but basically I'm expecting something like that. So, whoops. Yes, I'm expecting something like that. And it may take some while. So I give this element. So you can take some of the ChatGPT usage that I've made. It's a previous article I've made not so long time ago. I guess it was maybe, I can't remember where it was, but anyway, yeah, that was this one where I tried to replace myself as a PO, and as I'm in charge now of support mail, writing stuff, writing code, and so on and so on. So what is interesting right away is that the conclusion of the experiment, and I'll be back in the third video just to see if it has worked, is just to enable, it's a super assistant that will enable you to, in your daily task. It can even replace you. And what is interesting is that with this LLM Studio, you can try whatever you want as a large language model that is open source, which is pretty cool. Okay, so see you in a minute when you will have done this last coding. I hope you can make it. See you then. Bye-bye. So welcome back to this last video. At least I finished to get the work done, but it has taken a very, very long time. I think I can copy all this by doing that. Or I can even export it as a PNG file, just to track down this session that I've made. So I will. And like I said, I wanted to copy right here. I think I have. That was Mistral. Yeah, that was this one. And you see, yeah, you can copy directly in exactly the same as ChatGPT. Okay, you have directly marked that. Anyway, it takes a lot of time, and so I was forced to wait and to stop the video because recording and doing the query at the same time takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of space, but anyway, you can have this LLM assisting you and on a daily basis for any kind of task if you have a good idea of what are the objectives. Okay, if you like my work, please, you can find all the code of this article and from other in this, where I've dedicated a directory to intelligence artificials, and the last one is this one. And also you can subscribe to my YouTube channel where you will see soon these two videos. Okay, see you then. Bye bye. Have a nice day and have a nice Christmas and a happy new year. Well, why not? Bye bye.